Hello everyone, Wanda here. Sorry, I'm still adjusting a bit. I never know whether I should have the flash on or the flash off. We'll leave it on tonight. So I hope everyone is doing well. I don't see anybody on yet. I'm just going to be working on a new Pride, Rainbow Pride Rock. Hello everyone, Wanda here. I'm just checking in with you guys. I have some exciting news. I have found a new nail art foil glue, and this is by Beetles, which is the same light that I use, and I also use Beetles top coat sometimes, so you guys might hear it, often, but I've been seeing it. I had just steer clear of other nail foil glues because they've always done me wrong in the past. So I was, not venturing out of my comfort zone. But this last few days, I've been, coloring outside of the lines a bit, and I decided to give it a whirl. And it came in today, and I am happy to say that it is amazing, really great glue. So I'm excited to show you tonight. I've only used it on a test strip, so hopefully I'm right and it is great, but the way it behaved was amazing. So I can show you my really messy test, but all 4 of these places, look at that transfer. Perfect. Well, this was bad foil, but just a gorgeous transfer. So I'm really excited about the glue. So tonight I'm just here having fun, gonna do this Pride piece with the glue, the new glue. So I'm just drawing out my word. It's just a word rock, and getting it ready for straight foil. Gonna do a rainbow crackle. How's everybody? Who do I got on here? Let's see. Let me go back to the top. Christy, hello. Talis, Julie, and Julie. Oh, no, wait. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Okay, I'm also going to be using the Lowell Cornell. I don't know why I have a hard time saying that. Low Cornell lining, fine line pen. So I'm going to thin out some gold because I'm going to be lining this in gold. I'm just going to take some water. I got 2 bottles for $9, $9.99 I think. Julie's asking how much it was. Hi, Delia. Oops. Oh, did I lose it? There. Did I say that? 9, let me show. Where did the new box go? So it came in a box like this. It's 2 of them for $9.99. Be bold, be me, be Beetles. It's kind of cute. What was that doing, y'all? Oh yeah, mixing paint. Whew. Crazy, crazy brain. So for the liner pen, you have to, make it pretty thin. You don't want it soupy, but you also don't want it, see, this is still really too thick. It has to flow through that little tiny hole to get that line to come out really, really small and clear. Can somebody tag Lori, how does she say her last name? Derda? D-A-I-R-D-A, D-A-R-I-D-A. It's L-O-R-R-I-E. Can somebody tag her? For some reason, I'm not able to tag very well. Or I think I did tag her. I don't know if she got it, but anyways, this is folk art. Treasure Gold Series 3081E. And this particular paint, I like to buy it in the smaller bottles because it gets really thick over time. So it comes in this size bottle, the one that I like to buy, and I find this at Walmart for really inexpensive. I think it's like $5, and it's hanging up on the backdrop above the craft paint in the paint section, craft paint section in the store. Buying it online is just too darn expensive for that paint. At least I haven't found a good comparable deal. Hi, Elizabeth and Matt and Sarah. Can somebody tag Lori Derda or Dorita? Lori, I'm sorry if I'm murdering your name. That's terrible of me. Let me see if this is still a little too thick. So I'm trying to show the consistency of these metallic paint, acrylic paints to use in this guy. And then I'm going to be showing the new nail foil glue. It's not new, but it's new to me and it works fabulous. So I'm going to be showing an example of that demonstration. And I'm going to do a Pride Rock with rainbow crackle foil. The whole word is going to be foil. So we're going to get some crazy foil on tonight. So I've made metal soup here. I think that'll work. All right. If it doesn't, we're just going to use a liner brush, right? Yes, Matt does dumps with this. Sorry, that's the 10-year-old in me. All right, I'm going to grab a round paintbrush. It's none specific. I'm just picking up some of this color and putting it into the liner pen. Metal soup. Yes. Love it. Hi, Margie. Margie's on, everybody. And Joan. All right, let me see. Okay, everybody cross your fingers. I've never tried this paint in here before. And I've lost my paper. See, I need someone to come live with me and like keep my stuff straight. Look at that. It worked. It's kind of thin, but it worked. Let me see if I can get it going. Oh, I just love this so much. It's so easy. It makes it so easy. Margie, can you tag Lori Dorita or Derda? All right, let's hear. I think I tagged her, but I don't know if it worked. Facebook has been putting me in jail, so I haven't been able to tag many people. See how easy that is? Just, oh, so easy. I just used a, oops. Oh, I better not do that. Okay, these come with a little poker thingy, like this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Julie, thanks for tagging Lori. Anyways, it comes with a little poker thing that clears the pipes. I can't imagine it's still too thick, but that's the hardest part about this pen. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing, and it does a gorgeous job. But Finding the right consistency has proven to be quite the challenge. But once you get it, it's gorgeous. So I think we're good. I think this is good. So there's the P. And I'm not worried about the inside of this because we're going to be filling it in with glue. Oops. Actually, I might fill some of it in all the way so that I have a good idea of where it's going. Actually, I think I'm going to make this thicker here so that we'll have some place to put that foil. Sorry if you hear my family back there. They're playing out there, playing games. School's out now, so it's officially summertime. Hi, Debbie. Am I missing anybody? So I was saying, if you guys are just coming on, that I found a new nail foil glue, and it's pretty amazing. Not that it was lost. I'm just now getting around to trying it. I had given up trying most of them because I was utterly disappointed in most of them. So now we have one more to add to our arsenal. So, because you know, the way we are, we like to buy things up and they sell out, and sometimes our products are not available when we need them. So now we have a Mac Art, SXC, and Beatles brand. Yay! So I think that looks okay. If I need to do some touch-ups, I'll do that in a bit. So I've got Pride written out and lined. Again, like I said, I'm not worried about inside because I'm going to be foiling in there. So I just want the outside to be nice and neat. So cool. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I sure like shortcuts and tools. So Elizabeth is saying that school's been out there forever due to COVID. Yeah, we've been at home also. Just it's out now, so the neighborhood kids, we are allowed. We're back to 100%, I believe, open now anyways, but we're all allowed to visit again, so they're all playing out in the front and running in and out of the house again. I kind of missed it, so it's quite enjoyable actually. But it's loud when you're live, so all right, I'm going to use the Beatles. Are you guys ready? This will dry while I'm putting it on there. Can you see? Let me move this camera back a little bit. I'm going to tilt it at a weird angle, but can you guys see okay? Okay, so I'm going to just, like I always do, I'm going to pour some into my little dish. It's actually a dollar store paint palette. They come 6 to a pack. Put it in there. And then I use a disposable eyeliner brush to apply. Oh, Elizabeth, that's so terrible. I was hoping they'd let you guys loose. Elizabeth is in Canada and they're still on lockdown there. That's terrible. It's really big time lockdown. Dawn's asking what kind of brush pen that was. That, Dawn, is the Low Cornell fine line pen. And I can show you that package here. Looks like, sorry, I'm going to run it through the, the camera. Looks like that. And it comes with this little red cap on it, so when you see it online, it'll be that brass tool with this red cap in the picture. And then you get this pokey tool with it also that cleans it. So, all right, I am going to start foiling. I need to have one more set of hands or one more set of eyes. I don't know. So I could watch the feed and foil. So basically I'm just going to try to stay off of the outer part of the gold. Now there's a big bump down here in my rock. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I'm going to fill that in a little bit more with the glue so it'll cushion the bump. I'm being careful to stay in my lines with the glue. Inside my letters. Not in the lines because I wasn't very careful with that. But we can touch up after, so no biggie if you go out. If you're doing it with me, if you're not, just watch and enjoy. Okay, so I'm going to give that a torch. Yes, Matt, that was the new Beetles glue. It's a resin. Foil glue is a resin, so you treat it pretty much the same. The difference is this is kind of a rubber base, so when you use it, it stays cushiony and tacky, real tacky. So when you cure it, like we're going to do right now, before you cure it, you just want to look, take a peek at it, make sure it's glassy and that there's no bubbles, just like regular resin or UV resin, and pop it under that light for one cycle, 60 seconds if you don't have this little 6-watt, which I suggest the 6-watt, or the flashlight, the handheld flashlight. This guy will cure the nail glue pretty perfectly. If you hold it on there, you can get a good cure, 15 seconds. Sometimes it takes a little longer, but generally if it's a small spot, I can get a cure in like 10 seconds with this little flashlight without it bubbling, wrinkling, buckling, or becoming over cured. So this is pretty cool tool. Right, we're almost done. You guys ready for some rainbow fun? I'm gonna break out the rainbow crackle. I've been having way too much fun with this foil lately. It's on everything. Isn't it gorgeous? It comes in a set of pretty cool foil, but let's see, I want it to go rainbow this way. So I'm gonna have to do some fancy footwork. Let's see. Now you guys get to watch me line up a pattern. How about that? This is good learning too. Okay, so when you have a pattern, try to line up your colors and your patterns. Whoops, and don't do that when you're trying to find a seam, when you're trying to put it together like that. That way it goes pretty, what is the word? Seamless. So you can't tell that you had to patch it together. All right, and then take off the one you put on the top first. And then you want to pull up your foil slowly. Remember, I have that big dip down here, so I have to... But when you pull them up slow, you'll know if there's a problem. So if it's not releasing properly or... Hello. Well, it all came off. Great. That's okay, because it's not... Don't worry, that looks a lot worse than it is. When this happens, just get a brush, a paintbrush, because it's not glued on there. See? It's just... The foil was so... soft that it just came off in a sheet. And then this will brush off your rock. Get a little bit stiffer of a brush to get that off of there. Great when it happens. No worries. But see how, oh my God, I'm not even in. Sorry about that. So, there you go. At least you didn't have to see all that. Yeah, it came off in a big sheet. I don't know if you guys saw that, but see, it came off in a big sheet. That wasn't the glue. That was the actual foil separating from the plastic, but at least it didn't stick to the rock. That would have been a problem if our paint wasn't dry, because it would have stuck in the paint, you know. I do have a little section there. But my point is the glue is awesome. The glue is awesome. Holy Lord. I think you guys can see me now. Can you hear me now? All right, let's get to the next letter. And then I'll be touching up the liner at the end. And let me see if I can fix this one little spot that's bugging me even smaller. I'll fix it later. All right, so on to the R. So again, this is beetles. Let me put that in the, so you can see. You probably won't be able to see it over my arm, but there. This is the new glue that I'm showing you, demonstrating tonight, Friday. And I'm digging it a lot. Love to have options, like Margie said. It's kind of hard when you have to have all your eggs in one basket, which we did at first, and then we found SXC as a backup, which turned out to be a pretty good deal because SXC is still by far, hands down, oops, I went out of the line, the least expensive. So, and it's really good. Did anybody notice I forgot to line my dot? So I'll bet you, because my foil is disintegrating, that it's all going to come off in a big old sheet. What do you want to bet? But that's totally fine. Problem solving is part of it. Thank you, Matt. I forgot to line my dot. Hey, thanks for telling me. So everybody, meet Matt. He's the jokester. Matt has a group called Rock and Spin. You guys got to go check it out. They have some really cool games and giveaways, and other fun things over there. You know, I really think the biggest key to working with foil and glue is you have to have patience and allow yourself mistakes, because it is tedious, time-consuming, slow-going process. And if I did not allow myself some mistakes, I wouldn't be a very happy person, let's put it that way. I'm going to thicken my R, so it's going to go outside the lines. That's another thing. There's no rules, so you make them up as you go. If you don't like the way something's looking or any of that, change it. And though foil is not very forgiving, you can erase some mistakes sometimes, and you can foil over foil. So if you don't like it, you can cover it up, or you can pull it off the rock, which will pull up your paint, but at least you save your rock too if it's a nice Santorini. Get you some pokey tweezers, or a X-Acto knife. I'm trying to say scalpel. If you're in the medical field, grab a scalpel. And yeah, just slice it right off your rock. You can do that. It's okay. All right, I'm going to cure this. While it's curing, I'm going to see if I can find a whole piece. Actually, I think that'll fit over it. It will. Yes. Hi, Joanne. Margie, that's a great idea. I do that sometimes too. In my last few tutorials, since they've been really, really long ones, I have been working on more than one rock at a time, and I have one curing up in the big Beatles light up there while I'm working here. And then what ends up happening is I end up curing my brush or my work here, because that light's going up there, so I have too much UV. But it's all good. It's all learning. It's fun and games. Get a chuckle. But yeah, I have like 5 dishes with cured, look at, just jellified glue from the other light. Just curing it. You guys, I'm going to show you what I finished last night. Last time I was on, I told you I was working on a project, and I would show you when I was done. You ready? And then we'll put our foil on. All right, I'm going to move it out of the way. Matt, you ready? Okay. It's Steal Your Face, Grateful Dead. Any Grateful Dead fans out there? Who knows the significance of the 13-point lightning bolt? If you can answer that without Googling it, I'll send you some foil. What is the significance of the 13-point lightning bolt in Grateful Dead's band logo? Thank you. I'll bring it back out in a bit. I want to do this foil, but I'll bring it back so we can see it. Okay, let's see. So about there, I'm going to add this down here. And I'm going to cut this piece off. I'm just using the swab or Q-tip like I would my silicone tool. I broke it again. I got to do some damage control. Anyways, I'm getting around the edges. Yeah, this is going to come off in a big sheet too, so good to know. Anyways, when you're lifting up, lift up so you can see what's happening with your foil. If you're missing any big chunks or pieces that need to go back down, set it back down before you pull it completely off, because it's real hard to line it back up. Yay! Okay, so we only have a little bit to fix here. So like I said, these are not attached, they're just flaky bits of the foil. And everything is staticky, so it's sticking everywhere from static, not from, so all that glitter is sticking because of static. So what I'm going to do is grab my handy dandy dryer sheet, rub it on my hands. Yes, Allison! Good answer. Allison answered. So the significance of the lightning bolt on Grateful Dead's logo was to identify their band equipment. There were so many bands, you know, when they were doing their touring, that the equipment would get mixed up and they'd, you know, fight and argue over whose is what and all that. So Jerry made up, or it was actually a stencil. He grabbed a stencil and put it on everything. And it stuck. So now that's where that came from. So that's your little music lesson for the day, yeah? Your trivia. Sorry, I'm blowing it off over here. There. Oh, wait. What is that? It's on my camera? No. Lord. Hi, Susan. Good job, Allison. PM me your address. I'll send you some foil. Good deal. So I'm just going to bring back my gold paint that I had earlier, and I'm going to thicken it back up so I can reline and touch up around here. And I'll spend some more time with you guys. How is everyone? So tonight I was just showing off a new, if you're just checking in, a new nail foil glue. It's not new to me. I mean, it's not new, it's new to me. It's a Beetles brand nail art foil glue. It's very, very much similar to SXC and Mac Art, except for, guys, you know what the best part is that I didn't tell you yet? I can't smell it. This one doesn't have an odor. SXC has an awful odor. Mac Art's so-so, but this one, you get 2 bottles for, I think it was $9.99 or real close to $10. 2 full bottles. Comes in a box like this. I'm not paid by Beetles or anything like that. I just have always, you know, been on the lookout for options. And then I quit looking because I wasn't having luck with it, you know. I was running into spending a lot of money in things that don't work. So, wow, that's a lot of paint. See how it gets real thick? That's why I buy the small bottles of this kind of paint, because they thicken up so much. Which is great for some things, but it is great for pouring because your stuff lasts you a long time. You can thin it out and use it in your pouring. Anyways, I always add these. This is way more paint than I'll need. I have a little container that I put my silver and gold together in, and it makes a really pretty Mayan gold color. I'll show you guys really quick. So this is my gold and silver combined color that looks very much just like the Mayan gold. Can you see that? I gotta change my gloves. Actually, I'm gonna ditch the gloves because I'm done with the foil and the glue. Oh, so nice. Hi, Katie. Yay. Yeah, no smell. It's a pretty cool deal here. Did I miss Pam? Hi, Pam. I'm trying to see who all's on with this. Okay, I don't know why, but my feed keeps spinning backwards instead of forwards. So I'm showing off the Beetles nail art foil glue. It has worked beautifully for our Pride Rock tonight. The trouble that we had was not the glue. It is the foil, but the foil is not bad. It's just coming off in big sheets. So it worked great on this rock because the paint was very dry. Had this paint not been dry, it would have stuck to the paint terribly. So make sure your paint's real dry if you have a foil that's like that. I don't think I can make it do it, but yeah, you guys saw how it came off in big sheets. So, all right, I'm going to find my liner brush. Here we go. And reline here. I'm just going to use a hand brush instead of loading the tool again. Or do you guys want me to load the tool again? I think I'll just hand do it. You guys see through my hand? Probably not, right? So what's everybody up to this Friday night? Sorry, I get quiet when I'm lining. Aw, Susan's got 2 kitties on her lap. Ooh, Ruthie's in, you're in Australia, right? Or New Zealand? Sorry, Ruthie. I think you're in Australia. Oh, I probably messed that up. It's Saturday morning there. Oh my goodness. Talia. Okay, ask Matt about that. Yeah, we make tattoo plastic all the time. Delia's saying she made her first tattoo rock tonight and forgot to take off the plastic film. It sure does make a pretty tattoo on the film though, so don't throw it out. You can use it for decoupage. Pop it in a drawer and save it for later. You can glue it down to a rock and then, you know, still use it since that cellophane is clear. Allison did her first owl rock. Yay, can't wait to see it. Great. Oops. And that's the cool thing too about foil. You can just wipe your paint right off. I put my stripe on the wrong side. And you can paint right over your foil, like, I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm putting in the lines where I want them. So does anybody have any questions about, I don't know, foil or what else have we been doing lately? Pouring. I'm not super skilled in canvas art, but I'm working on it. We have a dotting professional on with us tonight, Susan Nelson, so check out her channel. She has a YouTube channel. Susan, you can link your channel if you like, so they can go check it out. She's got some beautiful dotting tutorials. Katie Thompson has a YouTube channel as well. Risa Welch, sorry if I said that wrong. So this group is a teaching group, so I totally encourage you to share your work, share your information, share your sales page, whatever it is that you do with your art, share it with us. We'd love to see it, and we love to teach others. So if you have something you want to teach it here. Thank you, Susan. And let's see, Shelly Clark. Is it Clark? She changed her name. Shelly, Santorini Stones by Shelly. She also has a YouTube channel, and she is like the lettering queen. So head over there if you want to do some amazing lettering and some cute rocks. I'm trying to think of who else. Of course, Rachel. Rachel's Rocks Canada. There is April May. That's another one. April May Fine Art does rock tutorials. Okay, I think I did it right. I missed this line here, but I like it. What do you guys think? Isn't that the greatest foil ever? Rainbow Crackle. Wide Bay Rocks. Yes, Ruthie, gosh. Ruthie, and we do have you in our guides. Ruthie's got a section in our guides with Wide Bay Rocks. She has amazing step-by-step tutorials. They're gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. Sorry, Ruthie. I didn't mean to leave you out there. I need to make notes before I start. All right, I'm going to show off my Grateful Dead again. I'm kind of proud of it. And congratulations. Oh my goodness. Allison, thank you. Congratulations, Allison, for answering the question about the lightning bolt. And I don't know if you guys watch my tutorials or not on YouTube, but if you do, every once in a while, I don't do it in all of them, but every once in a while I'll leave a Easter egg in there. I'll ask like a question, a random question, or I'll leave a word, and I'll first 5 people to answer head over to Creative Rock Art and Foil Techniques and leave the answer in a post, and I'll send you foil. So I do things like that. Sometimes in the tutorials, I have a couple coming up that have some Easter eggs in them, so you gotta watch though, and they are long and boring, and that's why I do it. So if you can make it through one, just leave it on in the background. I am almost to 1,000 members and 4,000 viewing hours. And when that happens, we get to do some more stuff with the group. So help me get there. I'd really appreciate that if everybody would run over there and subscribe. And then check out everybody else's channel too, because, you know, we all springboard off each other, and YouTube is a fantastic place for us to all share our art with each other. I mean, there's so much, there's a wealth of knowledge on YouTube. So the question was, I'll say the question one more time. What is the significance of the 13-point lightning bolt in the Grateful Dead logo? If you missed it, the significance is the bands were having trouble keeping track of their own equipment. So Jerry got a stencil and started spray painting this lightning bolt on all of their drums and equipment so that nobody could claim it was theirs. That's the significance. Right? Earth-shattering. Anyways, dun, dun, dun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Do I have any other questions before I go? Happy Friday night. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend, and happy Pride Month again. Do post all of your stuff. We want to see your work. If you've done it, post it. We're PG-13, so a little bit of stuff's okay, but keep it PG-13. Other than that, we like to see it all. Thank you everyone so much for jumping on with me. I'll see you again in the next tutorial and the next live. Bye.